It's September 25th, 2025, and I am here at the Hennepin Canal in Milan, Illinois, getting ready to do a 10K trail run. It's a beautiful day in the 70s with plenty of sunshine, and I am using these new AirPod Pros 3 that have the microphone that I can use from a distance. So I'm going to try that out on my run and utilize it a little bit in my vlogging. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, it's a beautiful day for a trail run. Let's get going. All right, as we start off my trail run here, we're going to be heading towards Lock 31, I believe it is, here on the Hennepin Canal. It'll be at the end of the Rock River where it empties into the Mississippi. It's very windy, so you are going to hear some wind noise. But I'm wearing my Run Disney shirt. Even though I haven't done a Run Disney event yet, I want to, and I have run at the parks when we visited. That's about it. Shooting for a pace of around 9.5 minutes a mile on this run, which is pretty decent. And pretty soon here, we'll be veering off onto an off-road section through the grass along the Hennepin Canal itself. Okay, here we go around this corner, and then we'll be turning right onto the grassy section here on the Hennepin. It's a really cool section too. You got the Hennepin Canal on one side, and we'll have the river on the other side, the Rock River. But we'll see how overgrown it is. It's absolutely stunning along here. Everything is turning a little bit of amber brown color. You got the canal right there on the left, and we get to run right beside it. I can't wait till the trees all turn colors. So this will be my longest run in a while, as I've been biking a lot lately and just doing my 1 mile a day running for my run streak goal. But today I'm going to do a 10K. So yeah, longest in a while. Feels good so far. How's it going? Hi there, buddy. All right, this is the end of the line for this particular segment as it comes out onto the road, but just for a short little bit here as we go around the bridge. Woo. All right, we'll just run under the bridge here for a sec, and then we'll get right back on again. So far, I'm feeling good. And so far, the trail's in good shape. Now, here we go, back onto the canal, and it's Lock 32 that we're going to. Here we go. As we round the corner up here, we'll see the bridge off in the distance. Let's see, right there. Woo. Pretty cool. And we got more grass. This is in good shape. All right, there's the Rock River on one side and the canal on the other side. This is where it's really cool, as you're just on this little dike and you got water on both sides of you and a nice path in the middle. I love it. It's terrific. So the last time I was down here, I was on my mountain bike, and it was fun, but it was a lot more overgrown, and there were a couple trees going across. I had to take my bike around and almost went into the canal. So it's a lot more cleared now. They groomed it well. Thank you. So running along here is definitely requires more effort than running on the road. It's a little bit thicker grass, even though it's groomed. It still requires you to pick up your feet more, and it's more squishy, so you don't get that return on your shoes that you would on the road. So heart rate's gonna be a little higher than it would be on the road for the similar pace. But I'm not complaining. I'm loving it. Okay, so right over here on this side, I don't know if you can see it or not. Can't really zoom in right now. There we go. It's a little island over there. Pretty cool. I don't know if you can get to it or not without a boat, but definitely neat to look at. All right, this is the end of the line here at Lock 32. And we'll just go across the bridge here. We'll go down to the beach. Woo. Take little break here. Oh yeah, there's a canal. Very cool. And then on this side is where it empties right into the Mississippi River. And the Rock River empties into the Mississippi River over there. So very cool location. So I can actually walk along this edge right here on the canal. Be careful not to fall in, right? That would not be good. But we can go right down here to the Mississippi, check out the beach area, and then continue our run. Absolutely gorgeous. There's where it empties right there. Not a lot of water going through there right now. There's definitely a stream. There it is, emptying right into the river. So it's a little beachy area down here at Lock 32, and we're gonna go down to the beach and just check it out real quick. Very cool view from right here. But I'm gonna traverse these rocks right here and get down to the beach carefully. Just like that. And yeah, pretty cool location. Woo! And we're just gonna walk a little bit down the beach there, check out the sunset. It's not quite going down yet, but it's getting close. And just enjoy some scenic views before I complete my run. I'm gonna go all the way down to 280, the interstate, so yeah. All right, so we're gonna cross over the little canal here. The canal has really shrunk, emptying into the river. Just gonna hop across and just do a little walk along the beach here. It's a beautiful, beautiful evening. Temperatures in the 70s. A little bit of a breeze, as you can tell from the ripples on the water. And the sun's got another hour or two to go down yet. But I'm enjoying this immensely. There's the bridge off in the background. That's the 280 bridge. We're actually gonna be running down to that. And that'll be the halfway point for the run. The water level's not too high, so you got plenty of beach here to walk on. But look at that, yeah, the sun there with the bridge and everything, it just looks really cool. Zoom in a little bit more. That's the 4x zoom lens here on the iPhone 17 Pro, which looks great. You can even do 8x and still get a lot of detail. Fantastic. So the Hennepin Canal is about 100 miles in total, and there's two parts to it. There's a feeder canal that begins up in Rock Falls, Illinois, that flows southward into the main canal, which starts at Sheffield, Illinois, and then it all comes all the way down to here and empties into the Mississippi River. Actually, it stops in Kelowna, Illinois, empties into the Rock River, and then it starts up again in Milan and then empties into the Mississippi. So it's pretty cool, and there's trails all along that entire pathway. In fact, they do a 100-mile trail run called the Hennepin 100 every October, so that's pretty cool. Very nice canal. So I visited the beach here at Lock 32, and I'm gonna cross this bridge, head down the little driveway, and then we're gonna head down the road all the way to Interstate 280. So let's get going. There we are, Hennepin Canal, Lock 32 here in Milan, Illinois. All right, we got another mile before our turnaround point down this very rough road. Got a lot of puddles and rocks and grooves and stuff, but it's also very quiet. Not very many cars or anything come down here, but it'll take us right to Interstate 280. It actually gets pretty dark and kind of spooky down this road. Got the little swampy area over here on the left, and then all these trees block the sun, so it's like pretty dark. And but it's kind of fun to run down. I really enjoy it. It actually feels a little bit cooler too because it's more shady. But yeah, this run is making me very happy. Why is that? Because it's the first long run I've done in a while, and I actually feel great. My heels aren't hurting at all. And even though I think I've gained a little bit of weight, I haven't weighed myself, but my belly feels a little bit bigger. I feel like I need to set some goals again, start doing some more races. I do have 2 races coming up. The, the zombie run, or the village zombie run in the East Village of Davenport. I'm doing that to 5K. And then the week after, Brandon and I are going to Burlington area and doing the Geode trail race. I'm going to do the, 12K with Caspian. I'm going to bring him. And he's going to run with me. My daughter's Australian Shepherd. So that should be a lot of fun. All right. Very secluded. Sun's poking through the trees there. But you can see the bridge up ahead. Kind of, the pillars. I'm almost there. Woo! Coming into the sunlight. Let the light shine. There's a bridge. You see cars and trucks going across it. Watch out for that puddle. And we'll get back in the shade here in a minute. And then we'll be underneath the bridge. And we're going to stop again for some pictures and video. Yeah. This is cool under here. Been down here several times. Kind of stops right here. There is a little fire road or something down there. I don't know where it goes, but there's the bridge. Get in the underpass. Watch out for the big puddle. Oh, very cool. Just pause on my workout. So this is the Interstate 280 bridge that runs between Rock Island, Illinois and Davenport, Iowa. I'm right underneath it right now. It is kind of like a bypass that goes around the Quad Cities. So instead of going Interstate 80, you can go around 280. So 80 goes around one side of the Quad Cities and 280 goes around the other side of the Quad Cities. So it's a pretty nice setup for the Quad Cities. And then right down the middle, you got Interstate 74, which goes right through Moline and Bettendorf. So really you got this kind of oval or circle that goes around the Quad Cities and then right through the middle of 74. So you have a really nice way of getting around the Quad Cities no matter where you're coming from or where you're going. And yeah, I just wanted to run down here to get my 10K in. I'm not quite at 3 miles though, so I'm gonna have to do a little extra somewhere along the way. And yeah, nice halfway point, turnaround point. We're gonna start heading back. All right, here we go. Gonna leave the Interstate 280 and start heading back to get my 10K in today. And that was a really nice run. And now the sun is starting to go down, so by the time I get back, it'll be pretty much down. Okay, heading back down this really spooky road. And we're gonna go back a different way once we get back to Lock 32. Okay, as I enter the swampy area again, I just hit my 5K mark. So officially halfway through my run today, even though I gotta add a little bit more on the way back. But I love running by the swamp. Just something about it's kind of cool. Okay, bye-bye Lock 32. Instead of going back down that way and going across the bridge onto the grassy trail, I'm gonna take the main road here. That'll head to the Rock Island Conservation Club. And we'll check that out on the way back. I have not seen one car or person or bike rider or anything on this road since I've been on it. It's a very secluded road. There are people that go to Lock 32, but it's not busy at all, and I love it. It's like a run or bike ride on here without any issues. And it's just, you can hear all the sounds of nature, and it's fun. Okay, up ahead here on my left is a little in and out section that I did earlier that goes around the bridge. So I'm not gonna go that way this time. I'm gonna stay on the road here and actually go underneath the bypass here and keep going. Woo!
there's the other entrance. So there's no path that goes right under the bridge. So that's why they had to bring it out to the road here. Not a big deal, but yeah. Hey, up on my left here is the Rock Island Conservation Club, which I'm going to go through. It is members only, but I've ran through here and biked through here many times without issue. It's a really cool piece of property. There's camping, there's fishing. There's a nice lake here. And yeah, just going to run through here. Not very long. It's actually really nice to run through the conservation club here. Nice wooded area. It's this gravel pathway, and it's just really pretty with the lake over there. As we come out into the sun, woohoo! I love running next to water. There's the sun too. Yahoo! Okay, if I turn right here, there's like a little island, and people can tent camp down here if they want. Some people fish and whatnot. I don't usually come down here because I just keep running on the main road, but I want to check it out tonight. What a cool spot. You can actually walk right down here, check out this little peninsula. Picnic table there. I definitely think this is a popular spot for fishing. Nobody down here tonight. That just kind of ends right here. See the lake all around you. Main office is way up there. Nice. Woo! I might actually have to check out this Rock Island Conservation Club. It's pretty cool down here. Nice piece of property. I think I could really dig tent camping down here, maybe with Dakota this fall. Do a little trail running around here with the trees all turning colors. I think it'd be pretty cool down here. So I'm gonna check it out, see how much it costs. Hey, we checked out the club here, and now we're gonna keep going. Get back on the main road here. Head out to the canal and get back on the Hennepin Canal. Alrighty then, we're coming up at the end of the line here at the Conservation Club. This will head right back on the main road, which we'll get onto for just a bit, and then we'll get back on the canal. So here's the main area at the Conservation Club, main buildings and everything, and up here's the entrance. Okay, exiting the Conservation Club, and then we'll turn left here. Woo, take a little break. Yeah, I could have come down from that main road there, but I wanted to go through the Conservation Club. There's a sign right over here for it. There it is. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna check that out. Okay, we got a short little section here on the road. This road does get some traffic. It's not too bad, but, and then right over there, we'll get back on the main canal. Okay, to get back on the canal, we gotta go through this gate, which is blocked for vehicles, but no problem for runners or bikers. And we'll be right here by the canal again, up on top of this dike, where I entered the, right over there is the grassy path that I went down on the way here. Okay, just take a quick break here at this point where I get back onto the two-way path. Came from that way. Initially, I went down that way, which was the grassy path. That was beautiful. Loved it, but I got some burrs on me and stuff like that. So I took the road on the way back, and now we'll be back on the canal path, the two-way section, all the way back to the car. So doing good. The shadows are starting to get long as the sun starts to go down, but it sure makes some great lighting as I run back down the canal path. Less than a mile to go. I'm at 5.6 miles right now, and we'll get our 10K in for sure. Woo! This has been great. Okay, off to the right here is my stopping point, but I'm not stopping yet because I'm not at 6.2 miles. There's my car right over there, and a little bridge you got to go across. But up here ahead, there's a little hill. That's a really great location for some pictures and videos. And there's another little lake, so that'll get our 6.2 miles for sure. Woo! So we got another body of water over there, little lake, as we get to the turnaround point up here again. And definitely gonna get the 10K in. Okay, here's the little hill I was talking about. Gonna run right up it and then take a little break. Woohoo! What's over the hill? Me! Oh yeah, look at that. It's a cool view. Push pause. Let's take a look up here. So I keep going that way for a long ways if I wanted to. Little lake over there. And that's where I came from. And there's the sun. Yeah, so we're gonna take a little break and then we'll be done. Well, it feels absolutely wonderful to do a 10K again. I don't know how long it's been since I've done one. At least 2-3 weeks, maybe longer. And I've been doing mostly the 1 mile runs every day and then throwing in some bike rides in there. But this felt good, and the weather today is just gorgeous. It's a little bit cooler, not as humid. The sun's starting to go down here. Couldn't ask for better weather. So we're getting it done. And we're heading back down the hill, back to the start, and we will finish up this run right when the sun is starting to go down. Not complaining about that at all. All right, I'm bringing it home on the home stretch. Woohoo! Just around this little snake. And over the bridge, and we'll be done. I've already passed the 10K mark. Woo! Here we go. All done. Woo! There's the canal over there. And on this side too. Perfect. 10K run.